Hello, hello.
And we're going to jump right into it. Everybody got the mask off.
Yes.
29th was that day. No mask. What you think, Rich?
I was glad, but I got mixed feelings, because I know there's some people out there that don't, that probably haven't been fully vaccinated, but you could just tell the whole environment changed once they lifted that ban.
Yeah, they everybody was and I still think even when the day I went out there that same day, not doing a lot of things, but just looking around, and it's still people that wearing their masks.
Yeah.
Whether they used to or they're just not ready to take it off just yet,
Right.
and that's fine. That's fine. I mean, whether you're vaccinated or not, well, if you're vaccinated, then it's okay to walk around without a mask because you're all set.
Right.
As far as like stores and stuff like that, most of the stores took their signs down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Market Basket and places like that took their signs down. Walmart, CVS, so you can go in there as you please.
Yeah. It was a shock, man, because for the last year, year and a half?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Almost 2 years. Last year and a half, anyways, we've been can't go anywhere without the mask, and
right.
then all of a sudden. A couple of weeks ago, I was in South Carolina and North Carolina.
Yeah.
And they had already stopped, man.
Yeah.
Some people was out, man.
Oh, yeah. Down south.
They was in clubs. They was in everywhere, no mask.
What?
And I kind of, was a little leery about it. But,
yeah.
So, my wife and I, we had our masks with us, man.
Course.
We went
of
out
course.
to dinner. You can't eat with your mask, but
right.
when
Take
you're
it off,
moving around and stuff.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't no social distancing down there,
brother. That's the South for you, man.
Yeah, man. So,
oh my God.
So when I came back home, I felt I was back in reality in a
right.
sense because up
right.
here, they were pretty strict.
Yep.
But people were dying to get out, man. Dying to get out.
And the bad part about it, it was raining that day, the whole weekend, all weekend.
Yeah.
So I think this week it's going to be like 70 degrees, it may be 80 degrees like Thursday or Friday. But not nothing too hot. But
right.
Still, I don't think it's gonna be rain. Man, a little rain. But I don't know how this summer gonna hold, man. It's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Or is it gonna be scorching hot summer, or what type of summer it's gonna be?
Yeah, I'm interested to see, man, because I don't know if they got the different variations and stuff like that, and
right.
the people who haven't been vaccinated, and what's gonna happen with that, and how the herd immunity, everything they're talking about. But I know one thing, like you said, I walked into a store and I had my mask on, and the guy at the desk said, "You don't have to wear your mask." I said, "Oh, okay," but I still left it on.
Right, and
so
that's cool.
It's
and
a process for me too,
exactly.
man.
I don't blame. I'm the same way. I'll keep it on until I might say, "Oh, okay, I'll see what's going on." Everybody's mask, I might take it off.
Right.
But like I said, the signs. Everybody took the signs off, so it makes me feel a lot more safe then.
Yeah.
But still, I'm not out here acting crazy with
exactly.
it. I still got my mask, got it in my pocket,
right?
And it is what it is.
So I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking like the Red Sox games and stuff like that.
Right.
I can see not having the mask on,
Mm-hmm.
you're outside and everything. But what about like the Celtics games? I was watching the Celtics game, and the people were on top of each other, man. And hardly any of them had masks on.
I think it is what it is, man, because they open up all these venues up.
Yeah.
And I think it's full capacity now,
capacity,
right?
yeah.
So it's probably at your discretion.
Yeah.
But I would say that they don't have to wear a mask.
Right. But I mean, would you wear one? And if you were at the Celtics game and people were on top
I
of
think
you?
I would. I
Yeah.
think because I know I'm vaccinated, but I don't know he vaccinated or not.
Right.
So I mean, although I want to do it and yell, blah blah blah, I still probably have it on.
Yeah, man. They were close.
Especially if I'm close, if I'm like far away from somebody, that's one thing.
Right.
But if I'm close proximity, I don't think I'll do it.
Yeah, man.
If people something else, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was like I said, I was watching that Celtics game, a little bit of it, and then I just saw how close the people were. People yelling,
Yeah.
start yelling,
Yeah.
spit come out of your mouth and all that
Right,
crazy stuff.
right.
And you're like, oh,
Drinking beer and stuff.
yeah, getting, So I was like, okay, I have to ease into that.
Right.
But as far as like you said, man, like the supermarkets and stuff, if they're, saying that you don't have to wear a mask, and it's all in comfortability,
Right.
The comfortability. I don't know.
They can, different places can mandate certain things.
Yeah.
And that's something that you got to go by.
Yeah.
But if they say we still doing it, you know, for a while, then you have to honor that.
Right.
But most places is saying, "Come on in," you know.
Yeah.
But I think I went out to lunch with my girlfriend, and did the girl have a mask? I don't think she had a mask. The girl that was serving us.
Yeah.
Some of them did, but when we walked in, the people that were seating us didn't have a mask.
No.
But people that were in there had it on, but they had it off when they were eating.
Right.
And but when they walked in, some of them had on and some of them didn't.
Okay.
So it was kind of a mixed bag, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a good feeling, man, to be back with some type of normalcy, man.
It is, man. It really is, because it took us a while to get here, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, I just hope that, you know, I just trust that they don't, you know what they're doing when they said, you know, when they ease these restrictions and all that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that, you know, the scientists, you know, they're going on the science. And
Right,
stuff,
right.
You know, based on.
And I think it'd be fine, man, because like you said, because Baker up here, we wasn't one of the last states.
Yeah.
So he was making sure, and I respect him for that.
Mhm.
And hey, if he's saying, the last thing I heard him say is that as far as he's concerned, it's back to normal until if something happened catastrophic.
Right.
That's
okay.
what he said. So you figure everything downtown is open, Boston is open for everything, bro. And all the pubs and all the restaurants and things and everything, school and stuff like that. So they letting it go.
So yeah, so I guess people will be going back to work, because a lot of people, you know, been working from home for the last year and a half. The people that work downtown,
Yep.
you know, in the big office buildings. So
Oh yeah, either they'll be going back to work, or maybe they might have said, excuse me, well, it's working like this and maybe even better this way.
Right.
So that's, you know, keep it home or keep some people coming in or whatever. I don't know. Or they may
Right.
rotate them in and out.
yeah,
Who knows? Who knows,
Right.
man? But right now, it's a good feeling.
it is a good feeling, man. It really is.
But of course, with the field we in, we have to wear them
Right.
inside this
In
facility,
the
and which is
hospital.
cool.
Yep.
I don't mind that.
Right.
But as far as outside, you
Yeah.
can take it off.
Understand it. I know, man. You know, walking to the
Yeah.
garage,
car.
I feel good
Yep.
without the mask
Take
on.
it right
Just
on off.
breathing that fresh air. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
Yep.
I think it's done something to us, man. You know,
Mhm.
psychologically, where you say, you know, like, I had to wear this mask for protection for my life.
Yep.
I mean, we never thought that would be the case. You know, I remember years ago, you see people in China and they had masks on because of the smog and stuff
Right.
like that. But
They
this
always-
is, you know,
they
this was
always-
for life and death.
Yeah,
You
and,
know?
and one thing, when I was in the military, when I was over in China and Japan,
Yeah.
I used to see them with the mask on, and they used to do it for the common cold.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, wow, they going all out just for a common cold.
Okay.
But now I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, we learned.
But then when you look at it, I think all the common cold like symptoms and flu symptoms have went down because we've been wearing a mask.
Yeah.
A lot of people have allergies,
Right.
and they still use the mask for that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's helpful in certain ways. You know, we'll get through it. We'll get through it, man.
We are gonna get through it, man. And you know, like I said, it's a good feeling. You know, like you said, it's feeling a little more normal.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know, but I'm so used to grabbing mine and having it on that, you know.
Yeah.
Now you got to get used to saying, okay, I don't have to have it. So-
Right. I keep some in my car.
Oh
just
yeah,
in case.
absolutely, man.
And you know, I go to the grocery store. Oh, I gotta get my mask. But now I don't have to do it. You know what I mean?
Now, if someone next to you they start coughing and stuff, you go.
I'm gone. I don't play that.
Yeah, man.
I don't play that.
I know.
I'm
You still
always
have that.
watching.
Yeah, man.
Always watching. You know, sneezing and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like, you know, because I remember I was somewhere, man, and I had to sneeze, and I didn't have nothing, but I had
Right.
to sneeze. And I just was like, I didn't want to sneeze because I didn't want people to think I had it.
Looking
you
at
know?
you and everything.
Yeah, like, oh, this dude.
If I something like that, I would probably excuse myself
So,
or
right.
go outside, go somewhere.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
tell everybody, you know, pardon me. I mean, go ahead. You know, I know y'all looking at me. Well, I mean, thank God that, knock on wood, I never got it, man.
Yeah.
You never got it.
Right.
And hey, bro,
Yeah,
so
we made
keep
it
it
through,
moving,
man.
man.
Yeah.
Keep it through because a lot of people. Now, what was the final count of the deaths in the United States?
I'm not sure.
500,000 or
Yeah.
more?
I think it was over 500,000.
Jesus, man.
Yeah. It was, I mean, you know, it wasn't a million, but it was over
Right.
500,000.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah,
That's a lot of people.
It was, you know, we've been through something.
Yes, we have. But we came out of it on the other side good,
Yeah.
unscathed.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
I think we're even stronger now, you know, and we're more, you know, open and more honest about how we do things, and to as far as making sure your hands are washed, and
Right.
making sure you're doing everything, you sanitize and everything,
Mhm.
and because you don't want this to happen again.
and which you should have been doing that anyway.
Right, exactly.
But you get what I'm
Exactly.
saying. Even more now.
Yeah.
And
More
I
aware of
still
everything.
I still sanitize my hands regardless if I'm coming from somewhere or whatever.
Yeah.
I keep a little something in my car when I get home. I wash my hands and things like that.
I think everybody got sanitizers and masks in their car now. You know
Too
what I mean?
much now, probably.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man.
But you gotta germs. A lot of people don't think that germs can get around. They'll get into you, man. And
Yeah.
a lot of times, even with kids, we got a lot of new germs, a lot of new stuff that's out. And where does it come from? You don't know where it come from, man. And I was listening to CNN, and they were saying something about trying to sanction China in reference to the coronavirus, but they won't admit to it.
Right.
They won't admit that something happened there that caused it.
At that laboratory.
But they were saying the laboratory. What was it? The wet bar? What they had?
Wet market.
Wet market.
Yeah.
What did they narrow it down to? The wet market or the other thing?
I think that the lab is
The lab.
It's the lab, but they're saying it's the market.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they're like, no, it wasn't us, but the virus came out of that Wuhan lab.
Right,
you know.
right, and they just couldn't stop it
Right.
because it wasn't like it was deliberately. Because if it was, if they just gave us something,
Right.
that's one thing, but
Right,
they couldn't
that's
stop that.
Right.
Everybody got it,
Right.
you know, and that's crazy, man. That was crazy.
It really was, man. Think about what we've been through the last 2 years.
And that's worldwide.
Yeah.
Worldwide, man. And they were saying something about they don't want it to go. And what was that one place? Brazil. They don't want to travel to now or something like that. Another place I heard.
Oh,
They had a little small breakup. They wanted to keep people away.
Brazil
from
had
it.
it for a minute, and it was bad there. So
Yeah. So I mean, I don't mind. Well, if I do travel, I'm going to travel within the United States of America.
Yeah,
I might go down south
Yeah.
because I got a trip in July. I got to go see my sister.
okay.
My nephew having his 16th birthday
Oh,
party.
nice.
So we're gonna go down there and celebrate just a weekend,
Right.
and then after that, I take a vacation, to Martha's Vineyard.
There you go.
We're gonna do
Yeah,
that.
I know. I'm not trying to go out of the country. Right
No,
now, man. I just don't, because you don't know what their policies are.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
I'm looking forward to going to a comedy show. I want to go somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to sit down and laugh.
Yeah.
Maybe have a few drinks.
Right.
And I looked at a couple of people I wanted to see. What's his name? Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah, he's supposed to be coming up here, right?
In Medford,
Oh, okay.
the Chevalier.
Okay.
And I was going to try to do that. I gotta look into it because the tickets shouldn't be that bad. But he got another show in Foxwood. That's probably expensive too.
Yeah.
Now Dave Chappelle is in Foxwood. Man, his tickets cost like $300.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't do that. I like Dave.
I like
I'm
him,
not
but-
doing that.
Yeah.
I like you, brother, but I'll wait
Yeah.
till you get on Netflix.
Exactly.
But I love comedy, man.
Yeah,
I love
me
it,
too,
man.
man.
Sit back and relax.
I had seen about Cedric the Entertainer. I was gonna look into it. So.
Yeah, yeah. Because I Medford, right? That's where the
Yeah,
Chevalier is. Yeah. I think I've been there before. I went to the Chevalier one time a while back, and I saw Fluffy.
Oh, okay.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Iglesias.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
funny,
yeah.
And it was like that's a tight venue too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's not a real big venue, so you can have a good seat and you can see and hear what they're saying.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah, man. So, we got through this.
We got through it.
And we ready to get it on, huh?
Yes. Yeah. Forward. Moving forward.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a short one, man. It's gonna be a short one video. And you guys, we about to wrap it up here. This is Gab with Yab, and Gavin with Yab. Good night.
Good night.
A short one.